It is a real pleasure to be here in Abu Dhabi and to welcome so many members and friends of the Business Council. And I would like to specifically express my thanks to Mubadala for sponsoring today's event. Today marks the 5th anniversary of the Business Council since it was established in September 2020. And despite being grounded by COVID lockdowns in the first year, it has become a very successful organisation and has managed to establish itself as an impactful and well-regarded thought leadership organisation. And over the last few years has delivered an energetic programme of events, campaigns and reports. I am particularly grateful to my co-chair, His Excellency Ahmed Al-Sayed, for all his support and for his team in helping our organisation to become the important stakeholders in UAE-UK trade, and particularly in investment relations. You might not see us on the TikTok or Instagram, but in our own special way, the UAE-UK Business Council is a leading influencer in the old-fashioned sense of the word. Rather than looking back and resting on our laurels, we are looking forward over the next 5 years and the unique opportunities and challenges and the potential to fundamentally transform bilateral trade and investment. At our last plenary, it coincided with the World Trade Organization's ministerial meeting here in Abu Dhabi. And although we did discuss the fragility of the international trading system at that event, no one, absolutely no one, could have foreseen the disruptive force of tariffs and protectionism that has emerged over the last year. The countries that emerge stronger from this volatile trading environment are those that are agile, open to business, and focused on removing the barriers to trade and expanding their global footprint. In that sense, the UK and the UAE are like-minded and natural allies. And it is pleasing to see that while we are witnessing a healthy growth in bilateral trade, there is also a very strong growth in our companies using each other's markets as a springboard for capturing new business opportunities around the world, whether it be in Asia, Africa, or elsewhere. We both have a passion for innovation, technology, simplifying our trade processes, and change of thought processes, and how we can harness and manage the transformative power of AI and data for the betterment of society. I very much look forward to hearing from His Excellency Fahad Al-Gargari, the Acting Under Secretary to the UAE Ministry for Foreign Trade, who will be discussing this later this afternoon. Trade policy is key to unlocking new opportunities for collaboration. The UK GCC Free Trade Agreement negotiations are nearing their conclusion, and once in force, a reduction in tariffs and simplification of trade rules could boost trade flows between the UK and the GCC from 54.5 billion to over 63 billion. And this agreement, I hope, will pave the way for the ambitious and far-reaching bilateral arrangements that could come into place between the UK and the UAE, and that, of course, will be a CEPA. I look forward very much to hearing about the progress of the free trade agreements, and we'll be hearing from the respective ambassadors. The UK-UAE trade relationship is worth some 24 billion, and now there are over 14,000 companies in the UK exporting their goods and services to the UAE. We have a sovereign investment partnership, which is of enormous strategic importance to the UK, and is unlocking new opportunities for collaboration, particularly in those new industries of AI, data, life sciences, and clean energy. It all feels like we were on the cusp of a profound shift in momentum in the trade and investment relationship. And one of our key drivers that will enable this to happen is how well we foster the exchange of ideas, knowledge, innovation and imagination between our two countries. And in this particular area, the UK Business Council does excel. So please do continue to support us as a forum for making new connections and developing partnerships. And lastly, could I just say how very grateful I am for all the special guests and speakers who are participating in today's events, and thank you all for attending.